So today we're looking at my three-legged things monopod. This is the PUNKS Taylor 2.0 Magnesium Alloy Monopod. I bought this as a kit. It came with the docks footwear, they call it. I believe these are the stabilizing feet, and also came with the Airhead Trinity head. It's a multi-use head for video, scopes, cameras, etc. This is a monopod that, in my opinion, doubles as a hiking or walking stick versus what you normally see are hiking or walking sticks that claim to double as a monopod. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But just wanted to finish pointing out a couple of details. So the height of this monopod is 67.3 inches or 1.71 meters. And that's with the full kit you see here. Without the tripod head or the stabilizing feet, the docks footwear, it's 62.2 inches or 1.58 meters. The monopod is a 4-section leg with a wrist strap that you can actually adjust. And if you don't want the stabilizing foot, you can actually put on the included rubber ball tip, or you can put on spikes. Anything basically that will fit a 1/4 or 3/8 thread. Three-legged thing makes a couple of spikes. They call them the stilettos or heels. They're different lengths, but work really well for a spiked foot. A couple of things to point out with the docks footwear. This orange knurled knob, if you loosen this, it allows you to move your monopod around. So when you've got it sitting on the ground, you can swivel it around like a ball head. And to adjust the tension of that, the little rubber foot here on the bottom, which doubles as your walking stick when the legs are folded, this will actually adjust the tension on the ball. So you can have it real loose or tighter. The feet fold up real easy on this. You just push this button in and the feet fold up. And then they're up and out of the way, and you can, again, use this as just a standard monopod. Put it on the ground, move it around, or you could use it as a walking stick. To remove the stabilizing feet, all you do is unscrew it. On the bottom, there's an adapter to go to the 2 different thread sizes, depending on what you want to put in there. Fully extended, so you just loosen the knobs. So again, it goes to a nice height. On the other end, where you've got your, in this case, this is the Airhead Trinity head, which is a fluid head for video. I haven't really used it because I haven't had much need for it, but it seems to have a nice movement. Anyway, you can take the head off. This just unscrews, and then you've got your standard thread for cameras or heads. The adapter here is actually spring-loaded, so if you want to thread something on, as you push down, you expose the threads on the other post. You can attach directly to your camera or other heads. So you can see in this configuration, I've got the top 2 extensions all the way out. The third is about 3/4 of the way out, and then the 4th is completely collapsed in. This is how I had it set up as a walking stick. You can see that got the rubber foot on, and you can see this is it's got a little bit beat up. This went on a couple of 7 and 8 mile hikes through the Rockies and through the Badlands, so got a little beat up, but it still works. There were no issues with this at all. So as a walking stick, I think this worked as good, if not better, than any other regular walking stick I've used, which aren't that many, mind you. But it also made a superb monopod for taking pictures when I needed it. Bought this as a monopod that doubles as a walking stick. I didn't buy a walking stick that doubles as a monopod. And this held up really well. I am 6 foot 2 inches tall, or 1.88 meters. And weigh about 190 pounds, and never had this collapse on me. None of these came loose. Like I said, it took a beating going through some of the some of the terrain we were on in the Rockies. Again, as I mentioned, it didn't collapse. Even when I was putting all my weight on it a couple times to get up a hill, or in one instance where I almost fell over. Held up really, really well as a walking stick. What we're looking at here is my three-legged things PUNKS Corey 2.0 tripod. It has the Airhead Neo 2.0 ball head. When I was using the monopod, I put the Airhead Neo ball head onto the monopod, and that's how I used my monopod as a hiking stick and for taking pictures. The PUNKS Corey 2.0 tripod, these leg sections all come off. There's the center column here, and when you put the center column onto one of the legs, it turns into a monopod. It's a nice monopod, but it's too short for me. As I mentioned, I'm 6 foot 2 inches tall, or 1.88 meters, and with the PUNKS tripod, when you turn it into the monopod, the height is 57.5 inches or 1.46 meters. The difference is only 4.7 inches or 12 centimeters, but that difference in height with my Canon R7 and the three-legged thing Riley L bracket, the difference between having to squat down to see through the electronic viewfinder or actually having my monopod be just a little bit less than fully extended with all sections. So here's my setup. Again, the monopod with the rubber tip. It gave me a good walking stick, and then I carry the camera separate, but easily put it on. This is the Canon R7 with the Canon 100 to 400 millimeter lens, and as mentioned, the three-legged thing Riley L bracket. I'm sure you'll notice there's a common theme here in colors. I've got the blue-orange colorway on the monopod, the tripod, and of course the L bracket. So just to wrap up, again, my three-legged thing, PUNKS Taylor 2.0 monopod. It's the magnesium alloy version. It's a monopod that doubles as an excellent hiking stick, at least for someone who only do real serious hikes occasionally when we're on vacation usually. So can't complain. Love the setup. Works great for taking pictures and for going hiking.